Now, I mean, this whole Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation, Erin Rae, where are you with this right now? Because, I mean, it seems like it's still developing, and I don't know which way it's going to go now.
Wrap it up. Wrap this Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion shit up, because we don't even know. Like, I mean, they had all the evidence saying that, because I really think that Tory Lanez is in jail for gun charges. Is that not? Because I'm not even gonna lie, haven't like fully looked into all of it, because I'm just tired of hearing about it.
Yeah.
The other girl, the one who shot Megan said it in a little clip. The hairstylist said in a little clip, and then the witness said it as well, that it was a woman shooting at her. What? It was not no man. So it's just like, if he needs a retrial because there's a possibility that he is innocent, give that man a retrial and pay him for his time that he had to sit down
and almost died.
Okay, but if the nigga shot that girl, wrap this shit up. I'm tired of hearing about it, because everybody has lied. Megan lied through all her interviews. Like, child, and I like Megan, but it's just like, you was lying. So we just got to stick to the music with these artists and not get into their real life, because their real life be making you not like them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, she put it on her mama that she never messed with Tory. And then come out, she actually was messing with Tory. I can't believe nothing else you say once you put it on your mama.
Yeah, she did.
You know what I'm saying? So she lied so much, we don't even know what happened. So I'm really kind of just tired of it. But again, I do think that if he is innocent and there's any possibility that he should not be sitting in jail, get that man up out of jail.
Exactly.
That's what I say about them.
Where you at it with this Diddy case? Oh, Lord.
This Diddy case is crazy. Is this not a movie?
It's definitely a movie.
This is a movie right now, because he has done so much to so many people. And it was really sad, because I seen so many men and women just like, oh, Cassie wanted it. Nobody wants to be clocked upside their head every day in an orgy for 3 days, drugged up. Like, and then they say, oh, she could have left. She tried to leave. The nigga blew up the other nigga's car. She tried to leave. He tried to kill her. The parents even tried to help her. They put up their house for the girl or whatever. Like, it was not easy for her to just up and leave. But because, you know, if you're a certain level of attractive, you wanted it because it was the money or whatever. And of course the girl was young, you know what I'm saying? And I know 19, 20, you're an adult, you can make decisions, but you're still young. And we all know some very gullible green women out here that would just go for whatever, not knowing what they're about to enter into because it looks cool, it looks good, or whatever. And so I just think that was the case with her. So it's just like, there does need to be some grace, because some of y'all raising daughters like this. That y'all know, like, you know what, I love my daughter, but she ain't the brightest. You know what I'm saying? And they could end up in situations like this too. So she wasn't the only one that went through this, though.
Yeah.
She's just the one who opened up Pandora's box, because Capricorn Clark has already said that jewelry came up missing. They done took her to an abandoned warehouse and told her if it don't come back, she's dead. Like, I mean, all kind of stuff was happening to folks. This man was really evil. Like,
oh my God,
that man was doing a lot of stuff. And I know all we really got to hear was the freak offs and stuff, but that's what's leading up to the actual RICO part of it, the kidnapping, the laundering, you know what I'm saying, all of that stuff, whatever. So he was doing a lot of crazy stuff to a lot of people, and it's sad because so many people thought that they didn't have a way out. Because if I'm getting beat up and everybody around me is doing nothing or helping him hide that he beat me up, of course I'm gonna feel like I don't have no help, because it's like, shit, I look to the left, I look to the right, everybody like, can't do nothing. Yes, you're gonna feel stuck.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And then you have your family members that may be getting paid off by this person, their house being paid for, everything being paid for, they looking at you like, well, just stick it out just a little bit longer. You know, it's just so many different things. And until you're in a situation, you don't know what you would do, and you don't know how you will handle it. People always say, oh, if this happens to me, I would do this. You don't know that. Your fight or flight kicks in different ways, and you think you might do something, but you don't know. So it's just like, I think that I'm happy that we're actually getting into the RICO part of the case, so people can actually see why they were actually presenting the information about the freak offs. He was a freaky ass nigga, but he was crazy as hell too. Like, this nigga was crazy.
Yeah, no, he was off the damn chain there, right?
I just don't even know. It feels like this is a movie, like not even some real life stuff. Like, we knew throughout the years that like crazy stuff was going on at the Diddy parties, but not crazy like this. Like, this stuff is crazy. And then I hate that it's always she wanted it when it's a female. But then when you hear the stories about him doing stuff to men, he took advantage of them. It's just
That's
like,
true.
I don't want this to be a man versus woman type of thing because this is a human experience that we're having. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, show folks grace, because all that happens is when it happens to you or something happens to someone that you love, you want grace.
Yeah.
But when it's somebody else, that's what you get. You wanted it. And we all got to go through something. So,
do you think he's gonna be found guilty?
yes, that nigga is going down.
Are you
not
serious?
coming home. First off, he's black.
Ooh.
We know that because all them white producers and stuff, we ain't heard nothing else about them.
Yeah.
They done went home and they sleeping in their bed comfortably. No, they planned this out with Diddy, so his race does have to do a lot with it, because, and I don't care who has anything, I'm not gonna pander to anyone about that, because we do have to be clear that has a lot to play in everything that's going on, because he wasn't the only one funding those parties, but he's the only one on trial for those parties. So he is going down. All the stuff that he actually did, like he was kidnapping people, and there is evidence of him kidnapping people, taking them across state lines. He was laundering money. He was doing a lot of different things. So I do think that he's going to jail.
Okay, this is my final question to you, Erin Rae. Would you let Diddy beat your ass for $500,000? Yeah. See, now let's bring it on in. Let's keep it real.
Let me say this.
Cause see, that goes against what you talk about with Cassie.
No, it doesn't.
Every time that happens, she got $500,000.
No shit. Where was she just getting money?
From Diddy.
But let me say this.
Uh-huh.
Cassie left that relationship for no money. That's why she had to sue for all that money. And
she blew through that money, blowing money fast. She ain't no accountant, no CPA. Hell, she might have had CTE.
She probably did.
Yeah.
But let's be clear, he was funding the whole lifestyle. Everywhere she lived, they was living in hotels because the freak offs was happening in the hotels. Because Capricorn Clark said she had to clean off the baby oil off the walls and stuff like that. So they was in those hotels. He was funding that. He was funding it because first off, he needed to clear that anything happened in there. So she wasn't even really getting no big money like that in the relationship. And no, I'm not about to just get my ass beat for $500,000. I just think it's hilarious that you would ask that, because it's just like
some people out here that would. There's some people out here that will let you beat their asses for $500,000.
Let me tell you why I say that people need to show this girl some grace, because first off, he knew, he told, it was evidence in the court. They said, I can mold her to be who I want her to be. He knew who he could get. That's why he got her ass. You see the little white girl, she got bopped upside the head and she ain't come back. She said it take one time, and I'm out of here. Like, so you know what I'm saying? It's some people that you can get that on, and when you got somebody's mind, you got their body as well. He had the girl's mind. Thankfully, she was able to get out of the situation now, and everything that she got as far as money, she is deserved.
What about when she told Capricorn that, you know what, who else I'm supposed to date? Jay-Z?
At that point, her vagina's probably loose as a goose, because she been fucking the Punisher. She had to mess with the Punisher. Nigga, we don't know what reconstructive surgery she had to go through to get back right after all them freak offs and all that freaky ass shit. And at that point, yes, who are you gonna go to? That's why she had to go to this little white boy, because who else was she gonna go to? But luckily she did go to, because you know what I will say is, white people don't play when it comes to that money. You know what I'm saying? He told that blue-eyed man, said, we about to get paid for what happened.
Forever.
And that's why she getting paid for what happened. So who else was she gonna go to? I mean, I do understand. I understand the shit, and I'm not saying none of it's right, and I'm not saying that she was completely innocent in everything, but it's just like, once you in it, it's just like, okay, how do I get out of this?